A very, very warm welcome to yet another Kumekucha video. Information and analysis that is very difficult to find anywhere else. I recommend that you subscribe and you hit the bell button so that you receive notifications every time I have a new video. Karibu sana and enjoy.
Thank you, the moderator, for giving us this opportunity. My name is Chris Msando. I'm the manager in charge of ICT and business systems at the IEBC. The first issue was the integrated technology, which Willis alluded to in his presentation here. Now, I would like to confirm to the civil society and the various stakeholders and the Kenyans that the Commission is very much on course in terms of implementation of the technology to be used for the elections on August the 8th. The Commission has already received a consignment of 11,000 Kenya Integrated Electoral Management kits. Those kits are already being used for the verification of the biometric verification of the register in the 1,450 wards that we have in Kenya. The Commission has taken a deliberate step to open itself for engagement and scrutiny by Kenyans. As most of you have said, this is a public institution. We have no business hiding anything. In any case, the records we have are for you. Why should we hide your records from yourselves? So the Commission has taken that deliberate step, and we are engaging with stakeholders. Yesterday, we had a very fruitful meeting here with the leaders of political parties. We are going to engage the civil society. We're engaging the faith-based groups. We're engaging young Kenyans, and we're engaging different constituencies of Kenyans, all in the spirit of openness and accountability to Kenyans. And as a commission, we are going to do what it takes to ensure that the confidence of Kenyans towards elections in the IEBC is to a level that they know that this commission is credible enough to give us credible results and a credible election. Thank you very much.
Kenyans, let justice be our shield and defender. It is wrong. It is not fair. Look at the babies. My oldest is 10. If I include Jacob, my oldest is 17. And our youngest baby with Christopher is 2 years old. Are you happy? Because I know you're watching. May you not have peace. And vengeance is of the Lord. Na Mungu atatupigania. Wakenya tusimame imara. Chris's death will not go in vain. Tumekataa. This is a tribute to my husband, Osiepna Wonyitenda, my friend.
On this channel, we honor those who do things that will stand and can stand the test of time. On this channel, we honor and we constantly remember those who have fought for a better Kenya. And so, if the individual you support politically has done nothing for a better Kenya, don't blame me. If the one you support, has never suffered one day for a better Kenya, but perhaps has suffered one day or even more, while chasing after wealth, personal greed, personal gain, then I have no business giving them positive coverage on this channel. And I have absolutely no apologies to make. Show me what any Kenyan has done for a better Kenya, whatever tribe they are, whatever color or race they are, and we'll honor them on this channel. Period. Last week, The International Electoral Awards, held in Ghana, honored a great Kenyan. And what touched me most is that this award highlighted a word, an English word, that has never been associated with Kenya, ever. The international body recognized and awarded the Integrity Award to a man called Chris Msando. Chris Msando, of course, belongs to a country, which is associated more with corruption, mega wealth through theft of public funds, etc., etc. But last week, the international community found a Kenyan worthy of an international award for election integrity. Yes, and I believe I need to repeat that. The international community found a Kenyan. A Kenyan whose name could be mentioned and the word integrity follows immediately after. The recipient of this award, Bwana Msando, of course was not present and was not able to make it to Accra, Ghana to receive this award. Why? Because while pursuing integrity, he was in the wrong country to pursue this, and therefore, unfortunately, ended up brutally murdered. Fortunately, his widow, Eva Boyu, and his son were there to receive the award on his behalf. Well, I have a hunch that this great Kenyan has got many more awards to be received posthumously on his behalf going forward. And hopefully, because there's no guarantee, hopefully at least one of those awards in recognition for what he has done or what he did will be within the borders of Kenya one day. Now, a former colleague of Chris Msando, who had to flee the country and is now based in New York, Rosalyn Akombe, you remember her? She was one of the IEBC commissioners, had some very fitting words in response to this award to Chris Msando, the late Chris Msando. Akombe wrote, and I quote, "As they say, a prophet is honored everywhere except in his own hometown. R.I.P. Msando. Thanks ICPS at Ghana for keeping Msando's legacy alive." Now it is very sad that to date, the murder of Chris Msando is still unresolved. And it is very interesting that investigators have exhausted the two theories they are pursuing in connection to his murder. Now, those two theories investigators were following, you will not believe. And these theories make me very angry, but they also make me want to laugh. I'll try my best not to laugh. The first theory is a love triangle gone wrong. And the second is business rivalry. Gosh. Now it can only take a person with a cockroach brain to fail to pursue the very obvious possible motive of the murder of Chris Msando. And that is something to do with the work he was undertaking in running the 2017 general elections in Kenya, August 2017 elections. Indeed, it is instructive that days before his brutal murder, Chris Msando assured Kenyans that it was impossible to fiddle with the presidential polls, which makes it very, very obvious that anybody who may have wanted to do that would have to first of all deal with Chris Msando. Not only that, months before his death, Chris Msando had actually reported to the Central Police Station and told them that he was receiving threats. On the day that Chris Msando died, his vehicle was captured by various CCTV cameras all over the city, being driven by somebody. It was not clear who. And in the end, his vehicle was dumped somewhere close to the Thika superhighway. And we had witnesses, who saw a man walk away after parking the car. Now, Bwana Msando had a slight limp. He had a problem with one of his legs. But this person seen walking away from the car was not limping. Nairobi women's representative, Esther Passaris, told us in a video she produced that she was harassed by a man whom she was told was responsible for murdering Chris Msando, a man who works for the state. When you take all this information into account, it should be obvious that the murder of Chris Msando should have been resolved, and the perpetrators brought to book a long time ago. But today, as we head towards the second anniversary of his brutal murder in a few months, this case remains unresolved. This case has become a cold case. Well, as they say, malipo ni hapa hapa. Others will say, karma is a bitch. And so, I am super confident that the people or the person who are responsible for creating widows in the Msando, a widow in the Msando family, and creating orphans in the Msando family, and leaving the family in such dire straits without a breadwinner, and suffering so much that the widow Eva Buyu had to come out and beg for a job, any job, even a cleaning job, to be able to feed her children. That person or those people will pay. They will have to pay. And very soon. It is just a matter of time. Now, it is worth noting that there are others who are involved with the elections who chose to survive. They chose to live. They chose to abandon integrity. Others chose to make a lot of money. Now, both options will ultimately catch up with you, in one way or the other. Especially because, in my book, I would consider you, wherever you are and whoever you are, as accessories to murder, co-conspirators to the murder of this great Kenyan, Chris Msando. Anyway, it is my prayer that the life of Chris Msando and the great sacrifice of Chris Msando, in fact the ultimate sacrifice by Chris Msando for a better Kenya, will inspire many Kenyans. And that more people will choose to fight for a better Kenya rather than to fight for more wealth. And to do so at the expense of public coffers. Yes, you want to be very rich, you want to be super rich, and then your response, and then I'll buy choppers, and I'll be very rich, and I'll be honored all over the country. My next question, and then? Yes, you'll make all the money in the world, and then? What will you do after that? I will tell you, death will catch up with you one day, and then you'll have to answer for what you've done with your life, to help others, for a better Kenya. Rest in peace, Comrade Chris Msando. We shall never forget you. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.
Kenya inchi yangu, Kenya inchi yangu iliyo uhuru. Inchi iliyo uhuru, toka sasa mpaka milele. Kenya inchi yangu, Kenya inchi yangu na